Hello, and welcome to American Sign Language Level 1, ASL 1. Going to walk through some of the nuts and bolts of my Canvas page and my syllabus. So this is the landing page when students come to the course. If they click on this will bring them to a set of Google Slides, which will have basic information for what we do each day. This is the slide they will see when they walk in the class. It has the objective for the day, the agenda, things that they need to do when they walk in, and then this will be announcements, things like upcoming assignments, reminders, that sort of thing. Over here, there are links to additional information. These may or may not be live, depending on the situation. Whatever is here will also be in modules in Canvas. That's over here. Modules is the spot where they will be able to go and see the assignments that are actually assigned in Canvas. This takes us to the syllabus and procedures. This video will be here. This is the syllabus for the course. It covers all of the pieces that are important. American Sign Language is a language in and of itself. It's really important to know that it is not English. It's not based on English grammar or syntax. It has its own rules and culture, etc. So the grading system is the same, 90%, 10% for practice and prep. My communication is over here, all my contact information. Something important to notice down here is that we are primarily a voice-off classroom. ASL will be the majority of the language of instruction with written English support. So students may feel lost at the beginning, but it quickly picks up if they stick with it. We will be making videos and having conversations in class as we move through the year. These are the units that we have. In ASL, there are 3 different types of assessment types. So there's presentational speaking, where it's just the one student maybe doing a video about their family or giving a presentation. Interpersonal speaking obviously is a conversation between people, and then interpretive viewing, where they are watching something and they are the ones answering the questions about it. My major expectation is respect. In general, if your behavior is interfering with someone else's behavior, then there is likely to be some form of consequence. That can range from a discussion to lunch detention, parent meetings, administration, up to referrals. Because sign language is a visual language, we have to be able to see everybody's face. So hoods and hats are not permitted, and students will be asked to remove them. Beanies are fine because they're worn close to the head and they don't obscure the face. If there happens to be a major issue with this, please make contact and we can work something out potentially. I'm going to jump down to cell phones. I do not allow cell phones. Cell phones are to be in their backpacks, unless there is a specific reason why they can't be, and that's something that I would work out with the student. But cell phones are a distraction, and if they're looking at the cell phone, they can't be looking at the activity that's going on in the room. Everything is visual, and very little is done using the auditory sense in my class. Late work and deadlines. So I allow work to be turned in from the day it is due up until interims, or up until the end of the quarter. So if it is assigned in the first part of the quarter, if it's assigned before interims, then it is due. The deadline is interims. I will not accept it past that. Then from interims to the end of the quarter, that work is due, deadline by the end of the quarter. I do take off points if it is late, and I do put zeros in the gradebook until things are turned in. Retakes are permitted. There are going to be specific things that can be retaken and others that can't. In the gradebook, if it says RT, that means it can be retaken. If it says NRT, that means it can't be. It's extremely important that students are in class on time. Class is where we spend the majority of our time using the language, and if students are missing class, then they are going to have a hard time keeping up with the work outside of class. Voice off is expected. There are multiple ways to communicate without using your voice, and I will be doing that as well as them. As they build their language repertoire, they will be able to be signing. But the goal here is to have them understand the culture, and we have students in the class who are deaf as well, and talking while they're in the room is obviously considered disrespectful and rude. So this will take some time to get used to, but they will get there. Just a couple other things. My office hours this year are before school and after school by appointment. This link down here takes you to the assignments calendar, so you can see what is due when. All of the assignments for the first marking period are already in there. So as things are assigned, they will get linked here so that you can link and see what the assignment is, but we're going to wait for them to get assigned. And that is about it. There's some vocabulary resources. The Quizlet link will link to all of the Quizlet content that I have for each unit. Signing Savvy is just a general dictionary. These two links are where students will turn in their assignments and their videos and respond to others. So, thank you. Feel free to reach out. Don't hesitate.